Welcome to Animals Wow TV. Today we'll look at the top 7 not-so-secret pets of NBA stars. Stay until number 1. You won't believe what kind of pet this 4-time Olympian and NBA star has. Number 7. The pet snakes and Dwight Howard. Despite the COVID pandemic, despite the lockdowns, despite putting athletes in a bubble, the NBA 2019 to 2020 season has ended without any games skipped, and the Lakers have been crowned champions. One of the happiest players is probably Dwight Howard. During his more than 16-year career, Dwight has earned All-Star honors 8 times and awarded the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. But it's only this year that he has tasted a championship win.
Don't ever give up on your dreams. You can do it. I swear, just keep fighting. I swear to God, don't ever give up on yourself, man.
Long before the championship, Dwight already had plans in place for his career. When he would retire, he would spend the rest of his life in his 35,000 square foot mansion in Atlanta and take care of his 25 snakes. Dwight really loves his pets. He's used some really colorful names for some, like She-Hulk, Curious George, Cleopatra, Godzilla, Mickey, and Minnie. These reptiles live in compartments. 2 of them live in what Dwight calls the penthouse suite, which are giant snake aquariums housing the 2 largest snakes. Dwight has been collecting snakes for pets for years now. They're usually well behaved, but Dwight has been bitten 3 times. We can sort of understand why people are generally scared of snakes. Watch our video on the top 10 animals that resurrect after death to find out. But we can also understand why he did forgive his pets even though they've bitten him. They may not be the usual 4-legged pet, but they're still family. And who'd better to celebrate an NBA win than with family? Number 6. Pet sharks and Gilbert Arenas. Even really famous NBA superstars don't have unlimited money to spend. But some of them think they do. Gilbert Arenas was one of those who thought he had unlimited cash. He was infamous for his wild spending habits. When he started his career with the Golden State Warriors, Gilbert was a star player who made 3 straight All-Star games from 2004 to 2007 and even signed a $111 million contract. So he bought a $3.5 million mansion, spent $675 for car washes for each of his cars, got an $8,000 electric toy Mercedes-Benz, went on a $40,000 shopping spree, gifted a $60,000 train set for his kids, and splurged on his gigantic shark tanks. The initial cost of building the shark tanks that ran across several parts of the house cost Gilbert a fortune, but the maintenance was also nothing to sneeze at. He spent $5,000 a month to feed the sharks, and another $1,500 a month for the caretaker. He spent almost $80,000 a year for his pets. Unfortunately, all of his sharks died. Gilbert claimed that someone dropped pennies into the tanks, and the copper from the coins distressed and poisoned the sharks. The sharks may be gone, but the tanks remain, and they were part of the appeal when the house was put on the market after Gilbert's career dipped and his money went kaput. Number 5. Mike Miller, Anthony Davis, and their pet monkeys. He may be known as the Rookie of the Year in 2001. He may have been part of the Miami Heat when the team became champs in 2012 and 2013. He may have great 3-point shooting skills, but to anyone close to him, Mike Miller is known for his love for exotic animals. Case in point is this monkey. It's a macaque from Thailand that Mike named Sunny. Mike once shared on ESPN that he had always wanted a monkey because he learned that it's a very intelligent animal.
I say this all the time, my friends get mad. It was smarter than half my friends. I tell the story all the time and people love it.
When Mike and his wife decided that they would get a monkey, Mike discovered just how intelligent this macaque could be. Sunny had his own room in the Miller household. One night, Mike and his wife went out to dinner. An hour later, Mike's wife received a call from their neighbors.
Your monkey is riding your dogs around the neighborhood.
Your monkey is riding the dog.
Sunny had managed to work out how to pull the handle of his room's door and the house's main door for his escape. And he wasn't content with a solitary escapade. He managed to rope in Mike's 2 Great Danes and ride them like a cowboy. And Mike's not the only NBA player who's fallen for the charms of a monkey's antics. Anthony Davis has a pet marmoset named Meek. This tiny monkey from South America can grow only up to 8 inches. With its tiny body, Meek may not be able to terrorize Anthony's dog, a Rottweiler named Zeus, but he sure can terrorize his dedicated babysitter with his cuteness. The Pet Cats and Ben Simmons. Did you know that Ben Simmons is from Australia? This continent is famous for its wildlife. It has some of the most diverse animals in the world, from mammals to birds, from crocodiles to fish. True to form, Ben grew up being surrounded by a wide variety of animals. His first pet was a golden retriever, and then a white rat. Even though he was only 6 years old, he let the rat ride on his shoulder as he walked around his house. His family also had cats, and he kept asking his parents to buy him some birds. Of course, when you're young, your parents don't buy everything you want. So what do you do when you actually have enough money to buy what you want? Well, if you're Ben, you get some more pets like a snake, a lizard, and birds during university. And as an NBA star, he got a cat and a cane corso, a gigantic mastiff dog that originated from Italy. The males can grow as big as 27 inches and as heavy as 120 pounds. The cat developed a disease while the dog became too big for Ben's apartment, so he had to give up on both, but not before he and his dog could film an ad together. Since Ben could not live without a pet, he got a Savannah cat next. It was a great pet, although a bit high-strung. Then Ben thought it needed a friend, so he adopted another Savannah cat. He realized that this was a bad decision almost immediately. The second cat was so feral that it kept scratching and clawing at anything and anyone. The two cats became hard to handle, so Ben agreed to send them back to the breeders. His brother had a very hard time getting the cats back, and even though he's already a millionaire, Ben still regrets paying $10,000 for the two cats. But he still has plans to get more pets once he gets a house instead of just an apartment of his own. Wonder what his next pet will be. Maybe a dingo. We're halfway through. Are you liking this video? Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit the notification button for regular updates of our informative and exciting animal videos. Number 3. JaVale McGee and his pet cat. In 2017, JaVale McGee was still part of the Washington Wizards. And when the team had a long break before the NBA Finals of that year, he took this time to settle a catty lawsuit. JaVale's old landlord in Texas had sued him allegedly for unpaid rent and illegal possession of a cat, specifically a hairless Sphinx cat named Raja. No, JaVale didn't get Raja through illegal means. He didn't break any American laws about exotic pets, but he did break the rules of the contract he signed for the apartment. He rented the apartment from 2015 to 2016, and per the contract, he wasn't supposed to have pets. When JaVale left the apartment, his former landlord claimed that the flooring, screen doors, area rugs, and furniture were all damaged, and he further claimed that all the damage was done by Raja. JaVale agreed to pay $26,000 to settle the lawsuit. This total covered the rent, association fees, repairs, and all cat-related fees. Now that he's part of the 2020 champions, the LA Lakers, maybe he's got better rooms for Raja. Number 2. Danny Green and his pet snakes. Here's another LA Lakers player. There are 3 things that Danny Green likes to do: shooting threes, shopping for sneakers, and spending time with his pet snakes. Although he doesn't have as many snakes as his teammate Dwight Howard does, his pets more than make up for it by size. Danny has 2 Colombian boa constrictors named Jade and Lightning, which is an albino boa. Jade has been with Danny since his days at UNC. One of the reasons why he chose snakes is that they don't need as much attention as ordinary pets like dogs or cats. Given his busy schedule, he decided to get a reptile because all he needed to do was feed once a week, make sure they've got enough water and a hot environment, and they're happy. Number 1. Carmelo Anthony and his pet camel. In 2011, a picture of Trailblazers' Carmelo Anthony went viral, but it didn't show his moves during the 10 times he's been an NBA All-Star or the 6th time he was part of the All-NBA team. It didn't even show his 4-time stint as part of the US national team for the Olympics, where he holds the records for being the all-time leader in points and rebounds. Nope, the picture was as far from basketball as possible. It showed Carmelo caressing the neck of a camel he just bought. Yeah, you heard that right. Carmelo has a pet camel. He justified his purchase by saying, "Everybody got dogs and cats as pets. I got a camel." Now the question is, where does he keep his camel in New York? There you have it, our top 7 not-so-secret pets of NBA stars. Which is your top pick? Share them in the comment section below, and don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe to our channel. Also, while you're here, you might want to check out our video of the pets of Korean stars.